Some people choose to build locally, then move the site to the web host for launch. Other people build the site directly on the web host. Which is best? Of course, it depends. Here's some advantages to running Joomla locally. No one sees the site before it's done, so you can make as many mistakes as you want. Also, there's no web hosting fees until you're ready to launch. Finally, there's no internet connection required to run the website. That's really handy if you're working remotely or if you're on an airplane flying somewhere. There are disadvantages to running Joomla locally, however. First of all, no one sees the site before you're done. So if you're going in the wrong direction, your client can't intervene earlier in the process. It also means that any collaborators like designers, engineers, content specialists, or search engine optimization specialists don't see the site running until it's done. Once the site is done, you do have to move the site from your local computer to the web host. And that's a couple of extra steps. It's not horribly difficult, but it is a few extra steps. There are some great advantages to running Joomla on your web host, however. First of all, you don't have to install MAMP or WAMP. You can just install Joomla directly right on your web host. You install Joomla once, and you'll never have to move the site later. And your client can always see what you're doing while you're building the website, as can all of your collaborators. So you can get feedback as you're building the website, rather than not getting any feedback until the end of the process. However, there are disadvantages to running Joomla directly on your web host. First of all, you're going to pay for web hosting while you're developing the website. You run the risk of someone seeing the website before you're done who should not be seeing the website. However, there are ways around this, and I'll cover those elsewhere in the video. Notably, you can password protect your entire Joomla website so that no one will see it unless they have the password to log in. You also need to have a fast internet connection to work on the website. If the connection is slow, working on the website will really truly be painful. So, what's best for you? It depends. If you're the only person building on the website, and the only person you have to make happy is yourself, building the site locally makes great sense. If you only have a dial-up internet connection, you might also want to consider building sites locally. However, if you're going to have a client and you're going to have people help you with the website, you might want to consider building on a web host. I build all of my sites on a web host personally because I'm always working with distant collaborators and clients. For the purposes of this training video, however, I will be building on the website locally. That way, if you're following along with me and with the exercise files, we've standardized things as much as possible. Web hosts are all different, so it's hard to train you on how to use any one particular web host that's out there.